Yeah, tap in, pull up, press play, let's begin. Big thoughts in a short frame. Real talk, not a sport game. From the grind to the breakthroughs. Little jokes and the hard truths. You at work, on the road, in the gym. We just ride while you lock in. Welcome to the intro. New day, new info. Slow breath, then we go. Level up the tempo. From the soul to the signal. Every story feels simple. Tune in, let your mind grow. Welcome to the intro, the intro. Small mic, big ideas. Laugh lines mixed with the fears. No stacked in a spiral. Turn life into the title. One guess, one spark, one seed. One line that you really need. Let it loop while the world spins. Hit play, let the shit begin. Welcome to the intro. New day, new info. Slow breath, then we go. Level up the tempo. From the soul to the signal. Every story feels simple. Tune in, let your mind grow. Welcome to the intro, the intro. Tap in, pull up, press play, let's begin. Big thoughts in a short frame. Real talk, not a sport game. From the grind to the breakthroughs. Little jokes and the hard truths. You at work, on the road, in the gym. We just ride while you lock in. Welcome to the intro. New day, new info. Slow breath, then we go. Level up the tempo. From the soul to the signal. Every story feels simple. Tune in, let your mind grow. Welcome to the intro, the intro. Small mic, big ideas. Laugh lines mixed with the fears. No stacked in a spiral. Turn life into the title. One guess, one spark, one seed. One line that you really need. Let it loop while the world spins. Hit play, let the shit begin. Welcome to the intro. New day, new info. Slow breath, then we go. Level up the tempo. From the soul to the signal. Every story feels simple. Tune in, let your mind grow. Welcome to the intro, the intro.
Oh, and
What? I
so
don't think that's it.
you was really on for that too. So y'all heard him snore. That wasn't fake either. That was the real deal.
That's the real deal.
Man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Taz, and you are listening to or watching the Intro Podcast. I'm joining with the family. I'm gonna just let y'all start however y'all want to start.
So they pay you? What's saying?
No, but I'm leaving it there in case they do. Because if they see it,
Hey,
They said, oh, because you had
you
it.
messing with our marketing money over there?
yeah, especially if I was pretending something was in it and I would have drank it and said how good it was. No, I would do that for Mountain Dew.
Hit him with that.
I'm sorry. I like Mountain Dew. I'm a Mountain Dew baby.
Sheesh.
Anyway, let's get back to it. Who gonna say who they are first? We just going
We used to
randomly.
go start from the left. So
Let's
left.
go random. Well, who is this right here on the phone?
You don't even know. You talking
I
about
do
him. That's
know.
crazy.
It's your boy JJ. I ain't gonna lie. I am exhausted. So
Why didn't you eat, sir?
no, it's not even that. Last night I fell asleep before the supposed to go play basketball at 6. I slept all the way to 6. So then when we was done, I wasn't sleepy, so I got on the game. Then I was playing the game. I was like, I'm still not tired, so I just go get on my phone. And I don't know what time it was, but I saw like a video on TikTok that just made me want to pray for some people. So I prayed for some people last night. And then after that, I just ended up falling asleep, but I only slept for like 30 minutes. Then I had to get ready to go to work.
No.
And then, so I got off
This
work.
guy,
My
man.
boy
So I
is
had
on
to I got off
fumes.
work, picked up my mentor, took him to get his kids, dropped him off, and then I headed here.
Jesus, man.
Must be nice.
My boy's doing the work of the Lord over there.
Yeah.
That part.
That's what's up.
Present your body.
A
Hey,
living
living
sacrifice.
It's
Holy
a
and
sacrifice.
acceptable.
And acceptable to him.
Which is your
Reasonable
Reasonable
service.
service.
I'm glad y'all know that.
I told y'all before we started, y'all were Bible scholars.
Jesus.
Right here on my right, who I have with me on today,
It's your boy.
your boy, the Cookie Monster.
Speaking of cookies,
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
T.
Oh,
AKA the Cookie Man.
Cookie Man.
I got some the other day.
Yeah.
I had like
That chocolate chip. Talk to me.
I had 3. I said, "All right, Mercedes."
It didn't work. It didn't work.
He
It never
It
worked.
never fails.
You tried it, sir.
He tried and it
I
failed.
got to the last 3 to buy. I said, "Dang, I hate
Yeah. Yeah. Been there, done that a couple
Jesus
times.
Christ.
Yeah, most people don't make it home with the 12. So
That's what. But you know what? I've decided about that. I'm not going to let anybody know that you delivered to me on a Sunday, because whenever I get them on a Sunday morning, by the time I'm leaving the door, I probably have about 5 of them left.
yeah, you definitely got to keep it under wraps, bro. And you just got to work that out with the Lord later.
Yeah, because they mug me like every single time.
They see that black box, they already know what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then over here to my right,
Y'all know what it is. Host with the most, Willie Beeman.
that's what's up, man. Let's do the check-in. How are we doing today? Anybody?
I'm cool. I'm chill. Today was nothing too crazy. Went to therapy this morning, keeping that consistent, making sure I'm right, mind, body, soul, spirit.
Yeah.
Great conversation. Shout out to Ben, Seven Therapy, man. That's my guy. Have a lot in common. Left there. I was talking to you earlier. Had to replace my headlights.
Yeah.
And then replace my lights behind the license plate, because we talked about it. I had no idea
Man.
if there was a light behind the license plate.
That's something to
It's
be
crazy.
said about that, and I share it with Willie.
Yeah.
You should never get a ticket because of the light above your license plate being out, because you never ever know that it is out.
I feel like that's definitely a warning area. 'Cause
Yes.
you can't-
Yeah.
What, you going to get out and check that before you drive off?
Yeah.
Like every single time.
Who doing that?
Right.
I told him, Friday night, leaving the Met Gala, I ended up getting pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my way home, and the cop was like, hey, he was a cool cop. He was like, man, make sure you just place this light bulb. It's simple. Go to AutoZone. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Get it done. Have a nice night. I said, bet. So
Yeah.
that's what made me.
We got
get done.
our drivers had to do a pre-check
Uh,
at the job. So that's one of the things they had to check, make sure all their lights work. So
oh,
I guess we
see?
got to apply that to our regular everyday. That's
Well,
crazy.
every
But I
time
mean,
I
like,
see-
sometimes we leaving in a rush. You know what I'm talking about? You
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
or
bro.
whatever. I ain't got time to be like,
And that be the one
it
time
worked.
that it really be out. And you
No,
just
for
drive-
real.
Nah.
Yeah, but-
That happened to me, want to say about almost a month ago. I was leaving somewhere and I was getting home. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I pulled up to the corner, but the corner store. Start driving. I'm like, damn, I'm literally like
My
1
God.
minute away from turning into my driveway. I'm
that's
like,
how it happens, man.
I was like, man.
That's how it
So
happens.
She came up. She was like, "Well, we're pulling you over because your light is out over your license plate." I was like, "Ma'am, I just didn't know." She said, "Well, just go get it done tomorrow." The same thing they told you.
Fact.
She's a nice old country lady, so it
Okay.
it
Shout out
worked
to the
out.
nice country lady.
Shout out to
live-
nice.
I live to tell the story, literally.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too,
you
bro.
It's a
had-
shame
you
to
had-
have to
you
say.
had to go there. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
shame
bro.
you have to
I
We
say
live
just
to
got
tell
done
the
talking
story.
about this.
Yeah.
When he
Man.
pulled me over, I'm like, oh Lord, what is this?
Yes.
This cop better be on kindness
Yeah.
tonight, man. I ain't got time
No,
to deal
the
with no
crazy part is,
foolishness.
bro, I can definitely attest to the fact that like there've been times where I was literally shaking
Yeah,
because I didn't know like whether or not I was gonna
That's
make
where
it.
we
It's
are.
sad to say, but yeah.
Because you never know what time, what kind of mood a police officer is
Yeah.
in because of what they've endured that day,
right.
or just because of the kind of person they are. So that whenever you pulled over, you like clenching your, not making no sudden moves.
I'm talking about and prayed up.
Yes,
No, definitely
Pray
praying while you sitting
up.
there.
because you just never know.
Yeah.
You ain't saying that, so you ain't worried about none of that, huh?
The last time I got pulled over, not even I got pulled over, but there was a cop or whatever. Man, I tried to use the bathroom. I almost got an elbow thrown at me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that.
How did you almost get an elbow thrown at you?
You want to tell us?
What we
Whoa, come
missing
on.
here, man?
Let's go.
I'm trying to remember what happened.
This is crazy.
I don't remember. I remember that happening. I remember he was in my back seat when I got pulled over. But yeah.
Basically, it was me, him, my mom, and my brother. We was going somewhere, and all I remember is the lights coming on. We pulled to a gas station. I said, I gotta pee.
Oh, I remember that. And then they was like,
they were like, hold
his
it.
mom was like, yeah, don't get out the
I
car.
was like, wow, I
Yeah.
gotta pee. She was like, just wait. I was like,
Yeah. But you didn't understand then.
Man.
Yeah.
The why.
Even-
I was
even
like,
now,
huh? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
like after that, there was a time me and my brother, we was at the mall with his best friend. We was running around, and one of the security guards said there was someone stealing, so they saw us running, so they thought it was us.
Mhm.
Of course.
Because we're going to blatantly run through the mall.
Bro,
Do we-
legit, bro. I don't be paying attention, bro. I just be living life. Bro.
I see it. I see you living your life.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
It's funny that you should mention it. I saw a video on Facebook. I think it was either Facebook or Instagram. This lady posted. She saw. She was in a store, and 4 black teenagers walked in, and they were talking, carrying on conversation. But whenever they walked out the store, the police met them because somebody reported that 4 teens had broken into something and stole something. So the first group of black teens they saw, they had them hemmed up against the wall or whatever. And the lady was saying the whole time, that's like, it couldn't have been them because they been in the store with me talking. The police officer was like, no, this is who we are suspecting. And they had them on the wall for like an hour.
Jeez.
Only to find out
It wasn't them.
Of course not.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't. And then the bad thing is, like, at least have the common courtesy to be like, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
No, they be like, have a good day.
And that's exactly
Exactly
did.
yep.
Yeah.
Exactly what they do.
And I think for black youth that are in situations like that, sometimes we just have to bite the bullet and say, okay. And like whenever they say it wasn't you, not get in their face and get riled up and be like, I told you, money, da da da, because then you drive them to want to.
Of course.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Looking for a reaction.
Then we're getting aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that like even now it's important for us to teach our young kids or young people how to respond whenever they are met with police officers in this kind of climate, because all the police officer need now is for you to look at them wrong. And the next thing you know, you on the floor being slammed and punched in the face like the young lady we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
And even in that case, I was looking, you got this big old police officer and this little old girl. And that's what you resort to. It's not like she could do anything.
My guy was like, you 18, you grown now, right?
Right. That it's
That's
just
crazy.
where we live now. I never thought that we would ever get back here again, as opposed to what our parents had to go through and our grandparents had to go
Yeah,
through.
70s, 80s.
Never in my
60s.
lifetime did I think I would see that, or even the point of seeing a president that basically don't care about nobody but himself, and making sure that he's taken care of and everybody else is like F you. So I don't know. I just feel like we're kind of stuck in the matrix, kind of, sort of, because like it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. So it's always good to, like I said, be able to teach our young people now how to respond whenever they're faced, because police officers basically got a green light to just do whatever they want to
Of
do
course.
and get away with it. However, let's continue with the check-in. What's up with you? Wake up. Sleepy is in your eyes.
And
What happened this week?
That part.
Ain't nothing really happened this week. I just worked. I think I worked 2 Wings game this week.
hey,
won.
Okay.
How was that?
We won the most recent one. I don't know if we won the one before that. Oh, speaking of wings, bro, I'm losing in fantasy too. I'm down bad right now.
You have to take your hand down. You're blocking your face from the camera.
Oh, my uncle and my aunt came into town. They they came over. We had a little family get together. We had fried fish and
Well, bless the Lord.
My
we
God.
had some wings. I think that was it. It was good catching up with my uncle. He said that he could see a difference in me, but he said like last time there's some things I got to work on, like always. But yeah, other than that, chill.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I see a difference in you too from the first time, you know. I tell y'all all the time, like you're growing like rapidly. So just keep on whatever have you in the mode that you're in to be growing like this. Just continue to do it, man. I see it. And I even see how the kids here kind of look up to you differently. Like I see their response whenever you tell them something now as opposed to before. Like, so there's definitely something about you that's captivating these young people. So
Thank you.
There
for
we go.
reminding Me. So what was that? Today's Friday. Thursday. For y'all who don't know, we had baptism last Sunday, and
yes,
2 of our young adults, young adults, they got baptized. They gave their life to the Lord.
the Lord.
Yeah.
The Lord.
And one of the young ladies didn't have a Bible. She had one of them little New Testament Bibles. Where it's
Just that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, we need to upgrade that. You know what I'm saying? So I took her to get her a new Bible. Gave her a little run through basically how everything works and stuff like that, and try to impart some wisdom.
Yeah.
Into the younger generation. So that's also what I did.
That's what's
Well,
up. Let
look
me
at
give
you,
a
man.
shout out to our loyal viewer / listener. Tamara is with us.
Hello.
And we
Hello.
have Jordania
What
in
up?
the house on today
Hey,
also.
what up,
What up,
Joy?
We appreciate y'all for being a part of today's show.
What's happening?
But let's continue to check in right here. Look, I'm going to do this for you. I have a question. I have a lot of questions,
You got a
but
lot of questions.
21
Asking all these
questions.
21
Asking all these
questions. Sunday after
Sunday.
church.
Sunday after. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I saw you in a different light and you were talking.
You
to
saw
us
me in
and-
a different light. I saw you in a different.
I saw me in a different light.
Man,
I got the footage.
Yeah.
like, for you all that were not here, I wish I had a clip of it just to show you guys.
I'm about to send it to you, bro.
You got to. As Jay said, we had baptism on Sunday, and Bishop changed things up
He did.
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
A lot of it.
I don't know if congratulations is the right way to say it, but I would say congratulations because that's promotion.
Okay.
To be promoted to do something like that. What did that mean to you to be seen as for Bishop to put that kind of trust in you?
So first off, let me say that everybody don't even know that I'm an elder as far as position because I'm not usually in my collar. I'm not about, titles and things like that. So
Thanks.
I'm just gonna be me, and if I can help you, I'll help you. Um, but for Bishop to trust me with something like that
Yeah.
is literally gonna change people's lives or make an impact on their lives for the rest of their life, they're gonna remember the first time they were baptized, and that was me.
Yeah.
So at first it was kind of weighing heavy. It's like, oh man, I gotta get ready, and it was kind of spur of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was just so God didn't give me an opportunity to back down.
Yeah.
Sometimes He'll hit you with stuff late.
Yeah.
He won't give you the whole plan just so you don't have the opportunity to back down.
Yeah.
My
That's gonna
God.
preach somewhere.
That's
Anyway,
gonna preach.
That's gonna preach. Next sermon.
So
Yeah.
I would just encourage people, man, always be ready, stay ready, so you don't have to get ready is what they say.
Yeah.
Because you never know when your name's gonna be called.
Man.
I'm definitely humbled by the fact that my name was called over other pastors, assistant pastors that were there. My name was called. So shout out to Bishop for trusting me with God's people.
Yeah.
Glory to God for giving me the ability to even have that opportunity. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all him, definitely not me.
Definitely.
Facts.
It was definitely humbling for sure.
Well, another humbling thing that's about to happen
Oh,
to you,
man.
man.
Man, you got a list over there or what? What's
You
going on?
announced
What's
it
the list?
last week on the show, and I got so many text messages. But one text
Did you?
message I got was, whenever I heard him say he's getting married, I dropped my phone. And I got that from your wonderful
I
fiance.
was about to say that must have been good sweat. That sounds like something.
Like-
Serious.
That's weird.
Don't break the phone, baby. Don't break
No,
it.
please, even if it's insured, don't break it.
My God.
Man, again, congratulations on that.
Appreciate you.
How does it feel, man? It's growing closer.
It's so close. It's crazy. It feels good though. I'm not panicked. I'm at peace.
Yeah.
Like I feel comfortable,
It's good.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I remember at one point it was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It didn't matter who it was. I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
I ain't know if I was worthy. I went through all kinds of stuff when it came to that. So just to be here at this point in my life is definitely humbling
Yeah.
for sure. I'm having a whole lot of humble moments.
Yeah.
Like all at the same time, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not one to boast or brag, so I'm like, why do I have to keep getting humble? But I guess it's just reminding me like he's in control
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, he gonna drive every day.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Well, I got to put you on blast again, man.
I figured I was gonna let you get to it. You on a roll right now. I don't have to do no check-in.
House.
So-
Man, what's up with it?
So actually, they are finishing up on some painting, and I'm gonna do a walkthrough next week. They call it a blue tape walkthrough. For those that don't know, basically I put a piece of blue tape on everything that's wrong,
Okay.
and they got to go back and fix
You
it.
can fix it. Yeah. Smart.
And then on the 26th is when I close. So all of those that are believers,
That part.
please be praying.
That part.
Yeah.
If you want to throw something to your boy Cash App,
Look,
Hey, put it out there, bro.
put it
my
out.
line.
Let them know,
somebody let me.
man.
Always be closing.
But I also want to say, as far as first off, is there anything else you want to put me on blast about?
Um,
That
You
first.
got a laundry list over here, cuz.
Besides, I need some more cookies.
Okay, cookies on deck. Got you.
Yeah.
Speaking of cookies, just to talk about kind of my week a little bit, I had a college friend. We never were actually in class together, but we were in a group called the Intercultural Network, I believe is what it was called. It was a men's group of colored people, so all the minorities, and we also, we didn't close anybody off. So if you wanted to be down, you was down.
Facts.
The Multicultural Network, I think is what it was called. But he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. What you got going on?" He was talking about getting on the show. Well, he didn't want to necessarily get on the show. He wanted to talk about some of the things we talked about on the show, like as far as sports. And he was down for the whole wrestling conversation.
Oh.
I was like, okay. So I was like, man, whenever you want to catch up, we can catch up. He was like, but what you got going on? So I told him the laundry list of stuff that I'm always doing.
Yes.
And what's going on in my life right now. And he was like, man, you got a business? He said, what are you selling? I said, oh, I bake cookies. He was like, what?
Down bags at the back of McDonald's.
That part.
Yeah. So he actually ran by an idea because he wanted to support me. So he wanted me to use cookie butter. Now, I've never in my life even heard of cookie butter, but I did some research, and the first thing that comes up is Biscoff
That's what I was thinking.
has a cookie butter. I'm like, okay, didn't know that, but I got to use it now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, do you have a preference? He was like, well, the first one that I actually tried was Biscoff. I was like, huh, that's the first thing I saw when I looked it up.
Yeah.
He was like, well, you don't have to go that extravagant. You know what I'm talking about? You can, use a little lesser version. I was like, oh, no, if I'm going to do it, I got to do it big. So
That
we're going
part.
Biscoff. So I'm going to let y'all know how that goes. But yeah, those orders are coming.
I'm waiting,
So I
bro.
appreciate that support for sure.
Yeah, man. I need y'all to run these cookie orders up because bro gonna need some money.
Yeah, for sure. Run it up.
Run it.
I'm gonna get it done.
Maybe
get it
him
done, I
so
promise.
busy that all he do is bake cookies and work and sleep and be married.
Man, what? And then the last thing that I got, and then I'll let somebody else take it.
Talking about my lunchy list.
Well, you started it, sir. So most of it I ain't even have to say. Anyway, so shout out to my guy JJ. He hit me with a surprise
Okay.
this morning.
Okay.
I was like, what did I do?
My boy hit me with the voice joint in a message
Mm-hmm.
and started praying for me.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
And in the midst of the prayer, he let me know the impact that I made in his life.
Wow.
Another humbling moment.
Yeah.
Like where you think people aren't paying attention
Yeah.
or they didn't really, see what you were trying to do.
Facts.
He got it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate him for
Yeah.
that. And just thinking enough about me to pray for me. Cause man, yeah, I might look like I got it all together.
Yeah.
It may even sound like it,
Yeah.
but I don't always have it all
Yeah.
together.
Ooh, who you telling?
To take time out of his apparently tiring morning
Yeah,
to pray for his boy so he can go to sleep.
It's intentional.
I appreciate that.
For sure. Stuff.
Pastor
Big up.
Eric Johnson, yes, he baked cookies and they are delicious.
Come on with it.
Pastor Eric.
That's my guy.
Run it up.
Man, when I tell you, if you and your wife get some of these cookies, your life will never be the same.
Never be the same.
In the name of Jesus.
The door's open.
Yeah.
Shundo.
Shandororo.
I felt God. I felt the anointing.
I'll send you that info.
We definitely gonna get that to you, Pastor. And he actually ships all over the U.S., overseas, and in the ocean.
My God, it's
I pull
coming.
up like a drug dealer. We can meet at Quick Trip. It don't even matter.
I'm popping.
Meet me at the gas station at Pump 3.
I'm popping Trump.
I'll be here for it. Yeah,
Uh,
man, he bakes for real, man. So definitely hit him up for that. Your church, if you guys have a church youth group that is y'all trying to raise money, I think y'all should do that.
Okay.
Let him do the cookie baking for your fundraiser for your service. Of course, you definitely won't get no sleep, but hey, we need the money.
That's all good. No, we definitely need money right
We
now.
need the money on.
So yeah,
Woo-woo.
hit him up. I'll have his information in the description for you, Pastor Eric. If you don't hit him up or he don't hit you up directly. Wait, what's going on with me? Let's do this.
Yeah.
skip yourself,
Don't
bro.
skip you.
I almost did, but I know him. He's like, stop the.
Yeah, he gonna cut it.
Be like, cut that part. Cut the music.
Have you gotten any open doors? No pun intended.
Open
From-
doors.
From the gala situation?
I've gotten a lot of likes, appreciated, but the gala was ridiculous.
Yeah. I
Man.
heard.
When I tell you, usually I'm a micromanager. Like I want to put my hand in everything
Oh Lord.
because who needs sleep? I need sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get to this money.
I gotta get this money on. I done had my sleep.
I sat back and I watched Willie
Yeah.
and Felicia killed that blue carpet. Like
Big ups.
I did not have to step in one time to tell them anything.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what's up.
Of course, at the beginning, it was the, feel my way.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
That's how
of
it
course.
was. Yeah, it was
But
definitely
I
like
think
that.
after the first interview, though, I think, y'all had
You
it.
started to warm up,
And I got
Yeah.
to give a shout out to Caleb because Caleb has never done anything in media before.
Yeah,
And Caleb was the camera guy. So a shout out to you, Caleb, because we just done the editing on the film, and man, you killed that.
he did great.
Um, I don't really have a stand. Well, yes, I do have a standout moment. What's the keynote speaker?
Mickey Taylor,
Mickey Taylor from Essence.
Essence
my God.
Magazine. Jesus.
I felt like I was in a short church service.
Okay. About
Like
to run around that joke?
literally,
Yeah, for real, bro. Literally.
literally.
The
Okay,
jam
okay.
she was driving.
She
Oh.
was, yeah. And I was able to actually have a conversation with her, and just being in that environment, I want to say there was over dollar wise. I think Angela said that it's over like 40 million.
40 million. That
within
was in the room. Yeah.
In the room itself.
Yeah.
And just being in the presence of these entrepreneurs, or the Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, but just seeing how one can't work without the other. It was an inspiration. My favorite thing was the artist.
Oh my God. Shout out to Evan Struck. I found your IG, Brody.
I found him too.
My God.
This dude painted
Jesus.
a picture
Yeah.
during they played Beyonce from Cowboy Carter. From the time that song started until the time that song finished, she literally done a full painting of a horse.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was
And this is
amazing.
perfect.
It was amazing. It's
But
crazy.
he's in learning, going into the interview that he done with you all, but then also looking at his social media.
Mhm.
This is what he does for a living.
He does
He's
for a living,
speed
bro.
painter.
Yeah. ESPN, NCAA, NFL,
Big
college,
time.
big time
Bruh,
people.
if you give me a song to paint while that song is going on,
Yeah.
bro, you're going to get like some stick figures.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't getting that.
You
Yeah,
ain't
put
getting
out
what
a
this
detailed
guy
horse.
did.
Detail, bro.
It was detailed
Very,
to the T.
yes, bro.
So shout out. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the fashion show afterwards.
Yes, that was cool.
I am looking
cool.
forward to the connections that being there has afforded us in becoming a part of the agency,
Yeah.
those contracts that we're going to get, or just knowing Angela, just her, not even the business part of her, but just having a good friend, a
Yeah,
sister I can call on,
She was cool.
and just kick it with. And she's engaged, and her husband's name is
Montez.
That's crazy.
This is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's crazy, bro. Full
That is
circle.
crazy.
I do want to say this, bro. Knowing that I'm so used to when it comes to doing all these interviews, whether it's here, whether it's at the library, it's normally the long form content.
Yeah.
And so at this event, bro, of course we were one of the media companies that was there. It was like the only company with a camera. And so we
That's
make sure we was
crazy.
doing our thing, look legit.
Looking the part.
And so it was two women who had signs of each guest and had their name and their title on it, so we can kind of know who they are.
Yeah.
Because you're going around, and each person had an opportunity to interview. And so in the credentials, I'm reading, I'm trying to make sure we on point, getting there. And in the credentials, it says 1 or 2 questions, be clear and concise. And so what I was learning, what God was teaching me in this moment was I had to learn to be sharp. I had to learn how to be quick. I had to learn to be intentional, knowing that all these guests are moving along, the assembly line.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Holy Ghost, you got to help your boy. Cause you know what I'm saying? I need questions like right now. I need it like right now. So it was it was an interesting, teachable moment for me, knowing that I can have the ability to be rapid fire and be focused and also be myself at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you said in the beginning, the nerves is there. You don't know what to expect. You don't know these people. And so probably after 1 or 2 interviews, I started to loosen up and just be me. So yeah.
Yeah, I was able to watch y'all work under pressure, but y'all did that because like time one was done. You really didn't have time to even take a deep breath.
Nah.
At the next one. I'm
They had
thinking
them
to
lined
myself, Krista came up to him. She was like, "I don't see how y'all do it." She said, "It's
shout out
just
to
too
Krista.
much going on."
Yeah.
But it was a great success. done the submission of everything that we done on that weekend, and we just look forward to building a relationship with Angela and with Tara from the PR company that actually got in contact with us about that.
Right.
So God is doing
Wow.
some big things, and I'm looking forward to everything that He's doing. This is our season. You know, whatever God has given you a passion or an ability to do, I would encourage
do it.
you to do it, because you never know where it leads you.
And I do want to say this because I put it on my IG when Mickey Taylor was speaking. When God gives you a platform, don't run backstage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna leave you with.
When I tell you, Mickey took us there.
She took us there, bro.
She took us there. And most of the time, you know, we go to the backstage because we feel like we're not equipped enough.
Yes.
We don't have what it takes to get to whatever point we're trying to get to.
Not ready to be seen.
Not ready to be seen, not ready to be heard.
Yeah.
People know my story, even with the whole podcasting thing. After I went through Bell's palsy,
Mhm.
I got to a point where I was like, I don't want to be in front of a camera, because people knew me before this, and seeing how I am now, you know. So look, I took the bag.
Right.
I was ready to take the back seat and just be like, Willie, this is what y'all gonna talk about, and do it.
Yeah.
I was ready to take the back seat, period. But Bishop was like, why are you hiding the testimony that God has given you? And then whenever we were talking to Dero and Pastor Rush, he literally said the same thing. I was like, you know what? That's it's real, because there's people who may have deformities or health issues, and they may look at me and be like, well, since he went through this and he didn't stop, and
Yeah.
doors are still opening, let me do the same thing. So use your gift, man. I tell you, y'all don't know, before we got the Sony FX6, I had this place wired with so many webcams, it's unbelievable. But because I didn't stop at the webcams, and we kept on going, God has given us the ability to have the professional stuff that we need for the perception that we want people to have for us. So use what you got until you get what you need.
Thanks.
So let's get into today's discussion. We're going to go back out. This is part 2 from our show, not last week, but the week before. Let me do this first of all. Shout out to Willie, because you about to start school, sir.
Yes, I am, bro.
Hey.
My God,
Let's-
it's
Yeah.
a new bonus to my life.
How do you feel about that?
Excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Both emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first class starts Monday. It's my transition to college success class. And then my math and English starts on the 28th. And so the cool thing is the transition to college success class is only 2 months. And so once I knock that out, the only focus would be English and math. But had orientation last Saturday, left work early to go to that. And so just a lot of community engagement and resources they provide that I'm definitely gonna be taking heed, especially that math. So
Dude,
my God.
math was never my thing. I just made sure I had real good friends.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna work it, bro.
I had real good friends when it came to that.
Yeah.
So let's get into the conversation. We're going to continue with conversations we never had, but wish we did. Some of these we probably have touched on already, but we're just going to zip through some of them just to recap, and then those that we haven't, we'll learn from it. What I wish someone would have told me when I was younger. One of the things that I wish I was told is, as funny as it sounds, trouble don't last always. It's very cliche-ish, but you think that, like, for me, if I would have known that there was a season for everything, I wouldn't have let go or given up so many times, I would have stayed in the fight. But because it was like I was so used to struggle, whenever struggle came, I kind of just was like, okay, I'm done, I'm out. So I wish somebody would have told me that it don't last always.
Thanks.
Who up?
I guess you're like, for me, I wish I would have known that drinking, smoking, and partying is not the lifestyle for you, in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one thing that I was accustomed to. You know, me and Darrell kind of talked about this, through our communication of the age that he's at now, and that when I was that age, I wasn't where he was
Yeah,
spiritually.
right now, yeah.
I wasn't thinking about God. I wasn't
I
doing
wasn't
none of that. I was living the life, multiple women, drinking, partying, popping pills, just all that, thinking that was a lifestyle to live until I started to shift and be around men who actually living for the Lord. I'm like, okay, maybe this is not the path I should be taking. And so, I wish I would have known that early on. But
Yeah.
thank God I'm still here.
That part. Anybody else before we move on?
I think you just about covered it. Shoot.
Cool. Let's go to the next one. A mistake that changed my perspective.
Mm.
For me, it's kind of along the lines of what you just said, Willie. I learned that drinking at an early age would lead me to absolutely nothing, because I used to drink to get over things or to cope
Mm-hmm.
with things in life. And after that drunk came down, the issue was still there.
Problem still there.
You still have to deal with what you have to deal with. So yeah, that would be my thing.
Strangely enough, I would say as far as mistakes, that changed my perspective, I would say hurting people.
Mm.
Because I think a lot of times where you don't realize, all I'm thinking about is myself and not how much it impacted another person.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Facts. 100.
We got to some fun for you, Darrell.
I'm trying to think. My brain's so fried right now.
Yeah,
It's too long.
you are sleep.
My boy say he buffering.
It was he said buffering. That's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Conversation about being a father before becoming a father.
Whew.
Yeah. Like my mom, I never had a in-house father because my mom never remarried or anything. So I saw my mom raise now five boys before she passed. So when it came time for me to become a father, through the route that I became a father, I knew nothing of how to be a father from a father's point of view. I only knew what it was like to be a father from a mom's point of view. So I wish I would have had those positive males in my life that were able to give me the mansplaining
Got it.
of what it is to be a father.
Facts.
I ain't nobody's daddy. I ain't got no kids. But
This guy.
one thing that someone told me before was a lot of people, they basically their dad was bad, right? Their dad was a drug addict, was an alcoholic, was abusive, whatever the case may be. So instead of saying, I'm gonna be a good dad, I'm not gonna be like him.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not gonna be like him, but does that still mean that you're a good father?
Yeah.
Like, you may not be abusive, but you don't spend
might
time
take
with
a
your
different
kids.
route.
You know what I'm saying? You may not be an alcoholic, but you don't never tell your kids you love them because you're so closed off. Like, there are other ways of not necessarily being a good father that you may not have been shown that are still possible.
Yeah.
Facts.
But the only way that we learn how to be a good father or be a good male role model to the kids that are either ours or not ours, for step parents, stuff like that, is by going to God and saying, how do I, a imperfect person, a broken person, how do I use what you've given me to pour into this person to make them know that they are loved, they're cared for, and that they are worth all the things that they think they are not worth.
Yeah.
And I feel like when that is a desire, I feel like that's where the success comes from. Like a lot of people that I know, they learn from their failures, which is okay. You know, in life, you have to learn through your failures sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you go to God and was like, yo, I'm not trying to use this kid as a test dummy.
Yeah.
Guide me, Lord.
Yeah.
When we do that, I feel like that yields a better result.
Yeah.
It's good.
And I think it's important to be able to say, I don't know something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to pretend
Mm-hmm.
or watch somebody else do something, because every lesson don't apply to every person.
Right.
My good.
So yeah. Anybody else?
I'm good on that one.
So I would say, for me, I'm like my guy Troy. I didn't have that father in house, but at the age of 13, I met Overseer William O'Neill, and I didn't understand it at the time, but he would just pick me up every Saturday.
I've heard those stories.
And I'm running errands, bruh. I can't pay for nothing. And I be with him like all
All
day.
day, yeah.
So you gotta feed me 2-3 times, because if you don't, my mama gonna have something to say. And again, I have no money, so I'm really a liability at this point.
Yeah.
But and that's why I respect him so much. Like, he really just took me in and was showing me things that I would have never learned had I not had him in my life. So shout out to him, because I wouldn't have known what I was doing with anybody's stepkids, kids, anything.
Yeah.
So being able to walk that journey with him, it taught me a lot. And shout out to him for taking that time, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This next one, I think Montez can start this one off.
What's the next one?
Conversations about marriage before saying I do.
That's not next, sir. You skipped one.
He did skip one.
I was like, what you mean?
Yeah,
He skipped on purpose.
If it would have been the next one, it wouldn't have been you. But conversations about marriage before saying I do.
Jesus.
The biggest thing that I can start with to even start this conversation, nothing can be off limits.
What you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
You're talking about with your possible future wife, for the lady's husband.
Time out. Let's.
Oh, he done woke up.
Oh,
he done woke up the giant.
He still made it.
The giant has been woke.
When I'm not gonna say everybody, but I feel like a lot of people, they meet somebody that they say, "Oh, this is the rib that the Lord done took from my side. I found it in human form," whatever the case may be, right? Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. For you, off rip, where you like, oh, this the person I'm about to tell her how I got daddy issues, or was it like a gradual thing? Was it I'm gonna tell you something, see how you do with this, and you do well with this, so then I'm gonna tell you something deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you said nothing's off limits, and in my experience, when I get to that space, thinking in that space, it's like, I'm gonna give you surface level, my favorite color, red. But then once we've been talking for like 2 months, my daddy issues, my mom.
No, okay, so no, that's fair.
That's a great.
But
Yeah.
That's good.
the question is conversations about marriage before I say I do. So you shouldn't have gotten to that point right off the rip.
Okay.
So yeah, we got to talk about my favorite color is blue,
Mhm.
and my favorite food is pasta or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we got to have those conversations. But as I date you,
Mhm.
there should be some trust that ends up building up, even if it's through situations that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? This is you personally. Do you communicate that? So what I mean by that? So some people say until it's said out your chest, say with your whole chest that y'all ain't together, right? Some people move as they're together because of how much time they spend together, what they do together, stuff like that.
Okay.
So for you, do you say, we're gonna have these conversations? There could be some tension there, there could be some attraction, stuff like that. But until I say, oh, I want you to be my girl, I want you to be my man, whatever the case may be, y'all don't talk about stuff like that until that point.
I would say it probably is a lot of surface level before we're actually dating.
Okay.
But like, once we're consistently dating, then we start peeling back some stuff and finding out whether or not I want to pursue anything further with this person. Because, and I'm sure a lot of ladies can attest to this, time you wasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not even just about them, it's about you too.
Yeah.
True.
Because you can find yourself, dating for 4 or 5 years.
Sheesh.
And then it
do
goes nowhere.
Nowhere at all.
Facts.
I'm cool. I don't want to. The ring makes me nervous.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? The signing the paperwork makes me nervous.
Yeah.
The changing of my last name makes me nervous. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I like having my own space.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the apartment together. I don't want to do the house together.
I don't want to have to let go of
I don't
any
even
of my
trust you like
furniture.
that.
I wish I had my book right now. So in the book, Disciplines of a Godly Man, it talks about how marriage is the most humbling experience. It causes the selfishness that's within you to be exposed, and then it transforms you, or should transform you to becoming a more selfless person.
Of course.
Mhm.
100%. 1000.
For
Sir,
you-
talk to him.
for you,
You the married one that's
Yeah.
talk to him.
Yeah.
who's like on the cusp of it, like
Right.
your toe is curling over the edge right
Man.
now.
That boy.
Right. What are some things for you from your past experiences till now where it was like, okay, I know I want this person. I know I've wanted people in the past, but I know I want this person. But this is gonna be different now. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
took my question.
there is so much that is different now from before. One of the main things that I used to do, and I'm not proud of this at all. I can shut down on you.
I was about to say,
If
you
we
can
have-
keep
if
socks
we
in my
have-
drawer.
If we
that
have
was
an issue,
that was me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me for a
man,
long
they
time.
talk, faster. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about that, dog. That's over with.
Yeah, facts.
But who does that help?
Right.
But now I found like, and it's crazy because when I caught myself doing it the first time, I was like, oh, that was different. So like that whole not going to bed mad,
Yeah.
we don't even get that far. I'd be like,
What it says,
it'd be like
walking
an
Bible,
hour or two
don't
later.
let the sun-
Now let the sun go down on your ass.
Yeah.
But like it'd be like 2-3 hours, and I'm like, all right, now we got to address this. Now every once in a while, she might have to, hey, so what about this? But for the most part, I'm like, hey, so this was said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This was said. How do we address this?
Yeah.
What do we do going forward? And shout out to Consuela. She'll tell you real quick. All right, now that was cool, but that's not what I was looking for.
Okay.
I'm like, ooh. She hit me with that one. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But that made me rethink something. Like, okay, that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
But let me make sure she's comfortable.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is she good with the way this conversation ended? Is this really a subject that's over for her?
Yeah.
And if it's not, then we gotta keep hashing
Gotta
that
keep on
out.
going. Yeah.
Ain't no going to bed. Somebody gonna be sleepy tomorrow. It's okay.
That boy.
now we out here looking like JJ because we didn't get no sleep.
Because we didn't get no sleep last
Get
night.
out of there, man. Walking zombie.
So this is my last one that I'm gonna let you.
No, you good. You good.
For you, like I talked about selfishness and selflessness. When I've played some of my music for Willie when he's been in the car with me, and one of my top R&B guys of this generation right now, I'm gonna say that, his name is Dende, and in one of his songs, he's like in a therapy session, and the therapist is asking him like, hey, like I can tell like you've been in a lot of relationships, you had a lot of experiences, you had a lot of lessons, blah 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 blah. And she was like, how does that affect your music? And he's just, just talking. But then the one part that really gets me, she's like, how do you know that you're in love? And for me, I would listen to that song so many times, but there's just this one day it was just like, how do I know that I'm in love with somebody? And for me, the major thing, there's a plethora of things, but the major thing as of now, the mindset the Lord has put me in now and the heart posture he's put me in now is the patience and the ability to wait. That's like you said, you make me mad. Hold the tongue, wait on it, breathe,
Yeah.
sigh, take it to the Lord, come back later.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The patience to we all get it. I want to see you, but there's things I gotta handle. You know what I'm saying? I can't be all up under you 24/7. I gotta
Right.
make sure my crib clean. Gotta make sure I wash my car. Gotta make sure I brush my teeth.
Come on
take
with
a
the
shower.
extra hour.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
Whatever it needs, it is.
Yeah.
Then I can tend to you. You know what I'm saying? Like doing stuff like that. So, taking that principle for you, what were you can give me 3 things where you was like,
hit me with
all
3?
right. I know that I like this person. I like Miss Consuela a lot. But these are the things like, okay, I'm in love with this girl now.
So first
Is she
thing,
good?
I'm pretty sure she probably is.
If
She
is
will.
not, she will.
She will.
But the very first thing I will say, top of the list,
Mhm.
is how she responds when I'm in trouble.
Give me some, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Because if you're gonna run
Yeah.
when I'm in trouble, I don't need you.
Mm.
If you don't have a solution, any kind of possibility, you know what? Maybe you should. If you ain't got no suggestion,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it ain't got to be concrete. Got to work out.
Yeah.
If you don't have a suggestion for me when it gets a little hot in the kitchen,
You ain't gonna pray for me. You ain't gonna give me no help. You ain't gonna do nothing.
My God.
Yeah.
And since you said that, that's number 2. So I was actually on my way to work.
Mm.
Random day on my way to work. She happened to be up. We talking on the phone.
Cupcaking.
Cupcaking. 5:30 in the morning because I gotta be at work at 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Crazy.
so we're talking on the phone. She stops everything and prays for me on a random. Didn't ask her to.
Yeah.
Wasn't going through nothing. Just making sure I'm covered.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Lord,
Right.
Lord, if it's you, bid me to come.
Is that you?
I'm out here.
Yeah.
I'm getting out. I'm getting into the water.
Get into the water.
Yes.
I'm stepping in the water. Let's go. So, like, that right there, I'm like, nah. And as far as even with the things getting a little hectic, I was on a road trip. I done went out, came back, in the span had 2 flat tires.
Mm.
And I'm just shelving cash, just trying to get it taken care of, right?
She said, "Don't worry, baby, I got you."
That last one,
You lying?
Bruh.
Oh,
Bruh. But it's and it wasn't about the money. It was the fact that you saw what I was going
So
through,
Yeah.
and you stepped in.
You supplied it.
Yeah, the principal.
Now I know there's certain, I'm gonna say podcasts and things like that are out there live and all that good stuff where they talk about things like this,
Mm-hmm.
and they're always talking about how well, not they, but some of them feel like it's the man's responsibility to do this whole
Everything.
laundry list of things.
Yeah.
You said
Right.
everything. I'm with you.
Everything.
Everything. But I appreciate the fact that it's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can do it, do it. Like I had to stop her. Like, let me do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not used to that. Because
Yeah.
most people be like, shoot, where your wallet at? What you doing?
Yeah.
Pay for this, pay for that.
Hey,
I want this. I want
separate
that.
checks.
But
That.
she is so appreciative of the small things. To the point where not only she appreciates it, but she acknowledges it. Hey,
Yes.
you know what? Thank you for doing this because you
Yes.
didn't have to.
Yeah.
Even though I know this was coming up and you did this, I appreciate the fact
Mm-hmm.
that you did that. So it's like, man, her level of appreciation, bro, for little stuff. That I'm like, man, that was nothing. I was at Kroger one day, and this is my last one. I was at Kroger one day, and I saw it was like a teal cup, and it looked like a jar, had a lid on it, a little straw coming out the top, but it had teal ice cubes. Basically, it was a little frozen, like you could put the whole cup in the freezer, and it's gonna freeze the ice cubes, reusable or whatever. Came home with that, doing in the midst of grocery shopping.
Mm.
Bro, she blew up about that cup. Loved it. I'm like,
It's just the cup.
it's just a cup. Yeah, I don't even think that cup was $5, but it made her day.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's little things like that we don't always pay attention to or even get credit for. And it makes you not want to do things
Mm-hmm.
when things aren't acknowledged. And that goes both ways, whether
No,
it's a
yeah.
male or a female is
Mhm.
doing whatever. Like, if you're not seeing my effort, but again, well, part of the problem when people don't see your effort, you're not speaking their love language.
Yeah,
Get into it.
that part.
Figure out what that person sees. Because all they're going to see is what speaks to them.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't like words of
good.
affirmation,
You could say what.
They
Yeah, you
prefer-
say whatever.
If
Yeah.
they prefer gifts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might well be speaking Spanish right now. Bro. Like, I don't hear it.
Espelio.
Yeah.
All right, bro,
Hey, man.
This is the last thing. I like getting this from you because you
Go
don't
ahead, bro.
You don't
What
really,
you got?
you don't really give this side too much. So
Hey,
put you on the spot.
Real G's moving silence.
I
like
On somebody-
So we said the good stuff. What are some of the things that you learned, like the mistakes that you learned basically from being with her? Like I'll give you an example. For me, the last young lady I was dealing with, I was not raised to buy people stuff. I'm not a gift giver on my own, and I wasn't raised to buy people stuff. It was for your
What?
birthday, stuff like
Okay.
that. Then
You
yeah,
said it ain't no special occasion. You
know
get
what I'm saying?
nothing.
Like I don't just be getting it right.
I don't know you.
So one day we were talking, and she was talking about, oh, I would like some flowers. I'm like, okay, cool. You want some flowers? Cool. Like I mean, that,
You paying for him? What you?
hey,
what you-
okay, cool.
Jesus.
So she ends up getting some, what occasion be, they start dying out. She's like, I was like, I need some new flowers. And it's like, is that your way of asking me? And I think, I don't remember what happened, but she was like, if I have to ask you, like, don't do or something like that, whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
But-
I've heard that before.
So what I learned from that situation is the principle is if they speak on something, you don't have to make it a big deal, but take note of it. And then at least try to implement and see what happens.
Bro,
So that's my mistake. What are some mistakes that you have went through that you learned from being with Miss Consuela?
That's a solid question, sir. I think the main thing, the biggest thing that I've learned from her is never be too busy.
Okay.
That's good.
Because a lot of times I can stack my schedule, and it's too much for even me to handle sometimes.
That's good.
Let alone to have time for a person that I say that I love.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be cognizant and make sure I clear space for her. That's probably one of the biggest things that I've learned from her.
Okay.
But I've also, in fairness to me, because I know there's some ladies out here judging me right now, and that's okay. I'm not always in a space where people, or I feel like people want me around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where that stemmed from. So I
Yeah.
had to break that in order to truly appreciate what I have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, sir.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So for all y'all note takers out there, write all that down and implement that.
Rewind the video if you have
Like I
to.
said, he on the cusp of being married and all that stuff. So if you want to be married, I'm not gonna say it's gonna get you there. but
Willie could have helped me out, but he was over there real
I was
quiet.
soaking in it. You know what I'm saying?
He already married. He already over there.
But I will
trying to
get
get there.
So, Willie, you've been married for 80 years.
80 of them. You know what I'm talking about? A whole lot.
So
of
you can encompass all of this.
Yeah, he was over there real quiet. He left me out here on the island by myself, but it's cool. I held my own.
Man.
I will say this. Those who are listening, I'm going to give scripture.
Of course you are.
Of course.
Ephesians
You wouldn't
5,
be you if you
20,
didn't.
24. As the church submits to Christ, so your wives should submit to your husbands in everything. All the men that's watching and listening to this, submission is not a dictatorship. Submission is partnership.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to hear me. Men that are watching this, men that are in preparation for marriage, it's not a dictatorship. You don't just tell her what to do, how to do, when it. No. It's a partnership.
Not with the right one. For sure.
Not with the right one, exactly. I'm just saying. Verse 25. For husbands, this means love your wives just as Christ loved the church. He gave up his life for her to make her holy and clean, washed by the cleansing of God's word. So husbands, it's going to come with some sacrifice. It's going to come with some compromise. My definition of servant leadership is setting aside oneself for the betterment of other people. How can I serve? Setting myself on the back burner. And so just as Christ loved the church, which is us, these people at this table,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't just love the church when the church was being celebrated.
Yeah.
He loved the church when the church was being disobedient, when the church was looking like as if it was flawed, when the church was making mistakes, when the church was too far away. And so husbands, those that are watching, those that are listening, don't just love your wife when everything is well. Love her when she's in those vulnerable times. Love her when she's transparent. Love her. Create a space for her that's healthy enough for her to be around you. And that's one thing that I've learned being married for 13 years, 15 together, is making sure that it's a safe space for your wife to come home. I'm done.
He loved the church
Yeah.
when the church chose Barabbas.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, question then: how do we do successful marriage if we've never seen successful marriage?
I am going back to what this guy said earlier. I had to go to the father.
Yeah, you have to.
Because I didn't have it at home.
Mhm.
You know, my parents was divorced when I was young. My sister wasn't even born yet. And so, yeah, that was, in a nutshell, bro, that was my foundation. I had to go to the Father. I had to search the scriptures.
Yeah.
I had to surround myself with people who I knew were married for an extensive amount of time, even now, and pulling from them. And so that's kind of how I kind of navigated. And of course, you know, doing it in faith, you're gonna make mistakes. We're human, and I believe God understands that, and so that's what it was for me. And I'm so grateful, man, that Tamika, you know, stood by my side. And even now, man, if I can be transparent, there were numerous of times mistakes and things that I made, decisions that I made. Well, she could have walked away.
Yeah.
She could have washed her hands and been like, "Bro, I ain't trying to do this no more."
Yeah.
Like, what you on, man? Like, what you doing? And so I'm so grateful that she stuck by my side, you know, this amount of time. Going back to a song, I think it's by Indie Tribe. I can't remember the guy's name, the white guy that's with them. And one of the phrases that he made in the song was, "I see redemption when I look at my wife." You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, I'm grateful that we still rocking and we still. I'll say this and I'm done. One thing that we got to understand when it comes to relationships in general, or even if you're courting to be married, is that for me, the foundation has to be friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The foundation you got to learn how to be best friends first before you make your way into, you know, a marriage and say I do and say to death do us part. You have to master friendship first.
Yeah.
To me, that's the foundation. It's almost like building a home. If the foundation is horrible, that house is gonna crumble.
Real.
So I use that same concept, you know, being married for this long, is me and Tamika, we best friends. Like 100%, 1,000. We cry together, we laugh together, we joke together, we dance together.
Yeah.
We do all of it together. We're transparent together. I've learned how to cry in front of her. She's learned how to cry in front of me. And even the season that she's in now, still trying to navigate the loss of a father.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know, for me, the foundation is friendship. So when you find yourself in those heated moments, like you mentioned, like, oh, man, we good.
Yeah.
It's a partnership.
Yeah.
It's not a dictatorship.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is going to end up being a part 3 show.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, we still haven't gotten through everything.
No, that was
That was
it
that was
good.
We just
It's
gonna
good.
Hold up the giant over there,
This is
man.
going to be a part 3 show.
Yeah.
On the next show, we are going to discuss conversation about healing after. Well, no, we can't do that because ain't nobody getting a divorce. I can talk about that myself. Then we'll talk about conversation about losing friends as you grow, which is something that, you know, we all have to deal with. Our day ones are not going to be day ones forever. Sometime whenever you grow and they don't grow, you gotta So we're going to talk about that on the next show. We're going to talk about conversations about mental health after a breakdown, how you should handle that. Because, you know, of course, we've said many times, as young Black boys, we were raised, you know, not to show feelings, emotions, and if you do, you soft and all this other stuff. And we will talk about Montez again. So yeah, I think you.
What is going
Why am I catching strays? What is
Oh, we
going
gonna
on?
talk about you, man. You got too much going on not to talk about.
My God.
But look, man, I appreciate
God be
you
the glory.
all for checking out the show. Shouts out again to Pastor Eric Johnson for watching us. Shout
My
out
guy.
to Jordania and shout out to Miss Tamara for
Damn.
watching. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Those of you who are watching this after the live show, we appreciate you guys for doing so.
Definitely.
If you look down at the bottom of your screen, you see all the ways to follow us and you see the ways to support us if you would like to do so. It's your boy Taz, but before we leave, let's start right here. Where can they find you on social media, Jay?
Find me on Instagram at It's Your Boy. He's gonna put it in the description. I'm not spelling it out. You can follow me on TikTok. He's gonna put it in there as
This
well.
guy.
Saying-
You know that man tired.
He's saying, boop, boop, right there.
That right there.
Make sure you do it just like that.
Bloop, bloop. I'm going to even have the sound effects for you. Where can we find you, Montez?
Jesus.
Oh, shoot, this is just my name, Montez Toombs on Facebook. Everything else is MR2MBS.
Mr. Willie.
Find me on TikTok, Willie Beeman, WILLIEBEAMEN, IGW Strickland. Y'all know what it is.
Absolutely. Before we leave, also before I do my follow me, we just give a shout out to Bishop Sherman C.G. Allen and Dr. Tanya Allen at Christ Cathedral Church, Fort Worth. Thank you guys for your love and for your support, for your
Appreciate
prayers
you.
and your cover,
Facts.
for everything that we do. If you are in the DFW area and you don't have a church home, y'all tell them the address because I don't know it.
3201 Puritan
I knew you was
Avenue,
gonna do it.
Fort Worth,
Something like
Texas. 76103. Y'all pull up, man. I promise you, we have.
I
yeah.
have to learn
We
this
have a great
church
word for you.
address. I have to learn this address because I talk about the church too much to be like, let me go to Facebook and see what the address is on the Facebook page.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Who else? Let's give a shout out to also Pastor Laura for I have a lot of behind the scenes conversations
Yeah, that's
with
mama.
Pastor Laura.
That's my
Yeah,
own.
no, for
She
sure.
she keep me encouraged a lot.
Us?
Us.
Yes.
Definitely.
She keep us in line. Like she's actually started. Like I'm used to the nice, Pastor Laura.
Nah.
I'm getting the other Pastor
yanked
Laura
up a
these
little bit?
days. I feel like it.
Yeah. It's okay.
As a matter of fact,
You gonna be
speaking
all
of Pastor Laura, I don't have the page pulled up, and I know this internet is slow, but there's a
Walking for
walkathon. Yeah,
Walking for life.
For
Yeah.
life. It's
Walking
going
for life
down.
is
when
going
is
down.
that? Gosh,
Let's look it up, fellas. I think I
September
had.
19th.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it's right before
Yeah,
my
that sounds
birthday.
right. Yep.
Yeah, he right.
It is 19.
September 19th,
Right
8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
I wish I had that commercial geared up. Let me see if I have it before we go, because I told her I was going to start playing that commercial.
Yeah. Trinity Park.
It's going down, but I'm telling y'all one thing. Y'all gonna find me sitting. I ain't walking. I'm not walking. I'm not walking.
Just sit at one of the booths with the water.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. I don't
Look,
think Bishop walking either.
I'll talk to people. That's what God gave me a gift to talk, not to walk.
Yes, Lord.
But I am definitely going to be out.
Interview him as
for
they
it.
walk by.
Nah, for
How you
real.
feeling right now?
A quick interview.
Oh, I got to crack a joke right fast. Who want to
there
talk
you go.
about Spider-Man and what they didn't get to see?
That night. My God.
Why you had to do
You had
that?
to,
You could have let
you
that
had to
alone,
close
man.
the show with that.
I couldn't let it go,
What they
man.
didn't get to see. That's crazy.
Spider-Man was a good movie.
It was
though.
amazing.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. I would encourage everybody
It
to
was
check
amazing.
that out. I
It
actually get to
was.
go again tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. My sister and I are going.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, who you going with, sir?
Me and my
I know y'all saw
sister.
my look on my face. I know y'all saw that.
Me and my sister going to check it out. I need to get her out the house. So yeah, go check that out. There's a lot of good movies coming up that I'm just gonna have listed for you guys. So many good movies. But in the meantime, in between time, you can also follow me at All Things Taz on all social media. You can follow us at All Things Spotlight on social media and on YouTube. Do me a favor and do that, and we will see you guys on the.
And make sure y'all share this. If you feeling it, share it.
Please share.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Please.
Some great conversations in
Yes.
here.
And maybe the next show, JL, he won't be sleepy.
Nah, apparently you woke him up.
Oh, you woke him up with that conversation.
Thank you, sir, for calling me out. Now you don't woke him up. Anyway,
Woke up the giant.
go back to bed, JJ.
It's the Intro Podcast. We are out.